tough to see people go, especially those that are so important to the district. And I know the things that you've done for our network, and just like users that don't know hardly how to turn on a computer, more or less like get on email, you make it easier for everyone. And it was actually, so what I was telling you earlier about people are scared. Matt's scared. But you're going to Hawaii, going back, I guess, kind of home?
It's home, over 30 years.
Yeah. There is new parts of the island because there is lava, so I mean, you'll get to see some new stuff. I wouldn't go there if it's still smoking. But you know, it's always tough to say goodbye. But and I know it was kind of split. You know, good to go, sad to leave, and I know you're really torn. So, but just always remember you're gonna have family back here, JD family, and you'll always be a member. So, with that, let's do this.
It's going to be a good piece.
Okay, so we're going to, all right. So we'll go ahead.
Department of the Army, this is to certify that the Secretary of the Army has awarded the Civilian Service Commendation Medal to Mr. Kevin M. Schleicher for outstanding service as a help desk technician from May 2016 to May 2019. Mr. Schleicher was relentless in support of the district headquarters and remote sites while processing over 4,200 trouble tickets, ensuring customers could meet immediate service. He played an instrumental role during the fiscal year 2019 PC refresh by directly installing 100 computers for district customers. His selfless service and technical competence reflect great credit upon him, Japan District, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and the Department of the Army.
As you all know, that was the boring gift. That's only got one signature. We'll get the exciting gift that has everybody's signature, which I always think is the better gift because you get a signature with a little note that allows you to open it up and read it and remember all of the great people you worked with here and actually get to truly see how everyone feels about you. So this is, I think, the best gift that's given at these. So, and they don't let me give that gift, so I'll let Michael give you the cool gift.
So Kevin has one of the great jobs where he gets to meet everybody. So everybody knows Kevin. I don't have that kind of job, but it's really nice that the person I'm standing next to, I actually, have had a lot of interaction with. He's been great. He brings a lot of personality to the district. I think when he leaves, a lot of the laid backness that we have around him might leave with him. So, he's from Hawaii. I mean, aloha, So, and that like radiates from him, and it helps bring everybody else down. Nice steady state, and we're gonna miss that for sure, and definitely gonna miss your technical skill helping us out with all our computer stuff. So hopefully we'll get a real good replacement. Matt, right? Good. Okay, so on behalf of the CWC, I'd like to present you with your vocation doll and wish you the best of luck going back home to Hawaii.
I'm going to try not to get choked up here because it's pretty difficult to say goodbye to good people. I got here in October, and one of the first things that I noticed about Kevin was he had this little Batman picture on his desk. So I asked him the story about that, and I was told that, well, a former member of the IMO team had said that whenever we needed help, Kevin was our dark knight, so he would show up and help us out.
You can make it, man.
IMO had a presentation to give Kevin earlier this month. I don't know if he shared this picture with you all, but it was a actual bobblehead, his likeness in a Batman costume. So, some other things that I've thought about Kevin is everybody has a rock in their family, everybody has a rock at work, and whenever I go down the Tomei Expressway towards Fuji, I say, wow, this thing is huge, it's great, it's beautiful. And I always thought that Kevin was our rock. So I chose the Fuji for him, and I just want to say thanks, man. I appreciate it.
So Kevin, before we give you the floor, I think that we've started, if there's anybody else that wants to say some nice things, floor is kind of open to any other testimonials. If not, then the floor is yours. But I don't want to stifle anybody else that might have some nice things to say. You don't?
Well,
So I'll say something, sir. So you all probably know this. I'm not saying that you don't know, but Kevin will do anything for anybody. You go in there, drop whatever he's doing. Hey, let me help you out. Stay late, and he's been a real good friend to me, and I'm gonna miss you.
we'll see you, Marty. But we'll see each other again later.
It won't be the same coming down the hallway, not having you right there on the corner.
Yeah, it's the, what did you call it, Ozzy? The streets?
It is the Kazuhiro Expressway for Kaz at the intersection of Hall and Schleicher.
There we go. Yep.
So, I've listened to speeches, and I'm going to keep it short because I didn't write down anything, but when you listen to the Academy Awards or anything like that, they always say, I love you, and I think, how much can he possibly love them? But you know what? I love most of you guys. I've interacted with, I think, just about everybody, some more than others, but I really do love you, and I'm going to miss you. But we're moving back home where we're familiar with Hawaii and the people there. And there's a lot of problems there. It's, people think of it as a beautiful, wonderful place, paradise, with a lot of aloha, but there's not as much aloha anymore, and that's something that I think we really appreciate about Japan, is that there's so much kindness and courtesy here. And I've just got to hand it to the people of Japan because this place is so kind. I mean, we thought it was crazy to, maybe one of the first times on the escalator, to move over to one side so that people could go by. I don't know if there's any other place on earth where that occurs. So we just really appreciate how wonderful this place is, how wonderful the people are, how wonderful just all of the things and places you can go and see, all the good food. We're going to miss the food, although there is the culture in Hawaii, but it's just not quite the same. So, incredible organization here. I'm from Signal. I'm going back to Signal. My first experience with CORE, and CORE is wonderful. If I had an opportunity in Hawaii to go with CORE, I probably would.
They're hiring. Honolulu's hiring.
It's mostly ACID, I guess, so I don't know that there'd be an opportunity for me, but I would definitely work CORE if that opportunity came. I wanted to just share something from 1 Corinthians 12, because I think it's appropriate. It has to do with team, which, give me just a second here. This is a team, CORE is a team, Army is a team. Depends on how wide you want to go. But I'm going to start in the middle of 1 Corinthians 12 at verse 14. Actually, 1 Corinthians 12:14. For in fact the body is not one member, but many. If the foot should say, because I am not a hand, am I not of the body? Is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear should say, because I am not an eye, am I not of the body? Is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where would be the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where would be the smelling? But now God has sent the members of each one of them in the body just as he pleased. And if they were all one member, where would the body be? But now, indeed, there are many members, yet one body. And the eye cannot say to the hand, I have no need for you. Nor again the head to the feet, I have no need for you. No, much rather, those members of the body which seem to be weaker are necessary. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, On these we bestow greater honor, and our unpresentable parts have greater modesty, but our presentable parts have no need. But God composed the body, having given greater honor to that part which lacks it, that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care for one another. And if one member suffers, all the members suffer with it. Or if one member is honored, all the members rejoice with it. What I have to say about that is, I'm one person, this is the body, and we all need each other, and there's not anything I could have done without I am. You know, there's many people that work I am, and they all have their function. I was the hand or the foot or whatever, but we all need each other, and as this organization, I don't really understand that much about the engineering side, but I did my piece, and I think when we all do our piece, it's successful. So I just want to thank you. I'm so grateful to have been here, and I will always cherish and treasure this time. It was just fantastic.
That's great. And beautiful family. Please come congratulate. You know, I miss you all. Of course, I mean, we'll talk about it. Maria, very nice to meet
And now every other day after that.
I know.
Who's gonna help us out? This is backup.
Nobody.
Who do we call?
Figure it out yourself.
That's right.
Put you in more trouble.